Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to an episode of GTR Racing. And as you've seen by the title of this video, I'm basically gonna... Is it calling out someone? Is that what his class says anymore? Anyway, I'll get to the point in a minute, but as you can see, I'm in the Wagner. Because at this point, I basically had enough of ATZ winning every single race because it only uses the OP car. So me, I'm a pretty average racer, I'll admit. So I want to see, if I use a Wagner on a track that I've never seen before, how will I compare to him, basically? Let's try actually get up now into the podium places. We're having a pretty good start to this race now. It actually leads at Leeds. And we should go for a wide on him now. That's a hairpin style corner. We actually get nice time through there. And now on the second chicane style exit. And managed to get an okay line, although what a surprise, ATZ in the Wagner, the best. I mean, to be fair to him, basically everyone uses Wagners, but him the best car, he's always the one that ends up winning the race, which it's been enough racing now for it to just not be a coincidence. Which is why I'm now using a Wagner to see if I could actually end up beating him in a race where I have no idea where I'm going. Or at least on the first lap anyway. But it's like a nice open track. This must be a wedge track. Oh, there's a corner here. That was a really horrible braking zone. But he managed to get it okay. I mean, I think the cars won't actually gain lost more by actually smacking themselves into the wall. And as you can see, he's going for curlies, but not as many as I am, so I'll take advantage of that any day of the week. If that's going to go full commitment through here, because what have I got to lose? I've done enough weggy tracks over the years, so again, that's today as well. We're taking it way too cautiously. And now we actually end up taking the race, but just by sending it with a full commitment of knowing that, like I said, I've done enough weggy tracks, I know where the corners pretty much go. So that was a bit of a disastrous corner for me. And now it's ATZ that really takes the lead of the race. Some of that actually kind of right, disastrous to me, ATZ. And that's why I'm just going to send it to the apex again, because the Wagner is such an easy car to drive, it just literally just sticks toward the apex. And then again, I've also got stock wheels on mine, also you'll be going a little bit quicker in a straight line. Well, he's probably will. Although, I don't think he's actually got... No, he's got off-road wheels. Of course he has the sweaty man. I presume he's a man. If not, that's probably going to be very wrong. I'm probably going to have about 25 feminists actually just coming out of the pole. I mean, I got my car off calling him a man, if he's not, or if he is, then I got it right anyway. You know, this track, actually, just for the track, I actually really like it. It's a nice flowing track, and again, I'm in a Wagner, so everything's pretty much going to be flowing anyway. And for all the case options that we can, so let's kind of take a wide line in. Again, I'm just trying to basically I'm just throwing it around every single corner now, just hoping for the best. I mean, we are actually gaining this, like I said. Our car will be quicker in a straight line, a little bit. There's not really too many curving opportunities, or really any, that I can actually end up going for now. And this part, I mean, I like the track still using bits of real life, but then again, this part probably would have been nice to actually have some part that you can actually curb boost off to gain an advantage. Now we're now into this hairpin, which this looks like the final corner. You get real exit, he gets a pretty crappy one. And it's going to be drugs now to the line as well. Actually, wait, no, that's going to be the end of the race, and he just wins it. So on a race where both of us didn't know where we were going by the looks of it, we're actually literally dead even. But now in the second race, I'm in the Comet SR, because this is the fastest regular car that I have in the sports class, because I don't own a Pariah, and honestly, I don't want to either. So in the Comet SR, we can get an okay start around these three corners here. There's a few other Comet SR as well, so at least I'm not alone in my car choice, but as ever, there's just an absolute swarm of Pariahs. And what a surprise, ATZ, he's in the Pariah. Actually, no, that's Leonardo. I was thinking, why has his car changed colour? I mean, it's not possible. Oh my god, the speed of that car then, what was that? That was literally, was Maldonado in this race or something? You know, I mean, that's honestly what it seemed like. It just appeared and then disappeared in like a split second. But it's Leo that leads from this other Comet in second. I don't know what that is. I don't know if any cars mean they're actually going for the lead. Now, they've missed the corner through here. That's a really awkward line for them. But they've missed a checkpoint. Unfortunate. But then again, I mean, it was pretty obvious that was going to happen. You do just have a quick glance down at the map just to see. So there's Leo that leads, me in second. I have no idea who's in third because, well, I'm not looking behind me. Well, I mean, I say that. I could look behind, but it's not enough to actually read the name of who it is. But now then, can we actually catch Leo? I mean, going off the last video when I was in an Elegy, you'd think that I probably would be able to, but then again, that was a weggy track. This clearly isn't, and there's a car right up behind me. Didn't quite see it once again on the name. I'm still not actually seeing who that is. It's a black Pariah though. It's not ATZ. Oh, it's actually Sabasai. It's been a while. I heard that's how to pronounce your name, mate. I mean, you've been in enough of my videos by now. I'll just call you Sabra anyway, so at least I can pronounce that bit. Through these first few corners, we're getting quite a bit here on that Pariah, because maybe through the corners the Comet, well, I think the Comet really is just an Elegy, but better in a way, and the Elegy is pretty decent through the corners and all. So yeah, looks like the Comet's a pretty good choice through the corners at least anyway. There's quite a lot of corners on this track. Now they run out wide now. Now we've got a sniff now, then you've got to go for a wide line in, so we can just try and carry the speed here 3D face, so that we do run out wide, because with that line that I took, you can't really tell, oh, Leo's almost missed the corner. You know, I don't know how he forgot about that. I mean, he did it right the first time, but now that's put me and him now neck and neck for the lead. He's going to go late to score, and I'm just going to try and carry the speed through. And it works, we're now getting into the lead of the race, but now this is going to be the part of the lap where Leo's Pariah is actually a lot stronger than what ours is. I was missed Apex there on purpose so he can just try and get more flow line through. I mean, he can clip it, but then again, that little bollard thing, I don't know if that's going to be rock solid or just something that you can just literally will probably just fall over if you look at it in an angry manner. Now then, now around the final corner, it's basically, the gap's pretty much the same as it was to Leo, maybe a little bit closer. We still get for all the Kobe's that we can try and find. Someone's left, but that hasn't made the race go contact. I don't know whether that's going to work in our favour or not, because I mean, in a contact race I can actually defend my position, but then again, since he's the car actually in front, he'd be the one that has to defend first, and well, we're in front of ATZ, so yeah, that's the main thing at least. But yeah, as soon as me and him, oh, they let me know that's Saba. Oh, there's the person that left facing the wrong way. But yeah, in a race where everyone chooses a top car, ATZ is absolutely nowhere to be seen. I mean, like we all make mistakes. I mean, we saw that the other car before just completely missed a blatantly obvious corner. So yeah, we all make mistakes. So I mean, you do have to give him benefit of the doubt in this case. You know, I never saw where he actually disappeared to. I don't think he's parked up or something. I mean, he's leading the playlist. Any points that he can get could still be the crucial point that could win or lose you the playlist come the end. ATZ's in 4th place, okay. But he's still going in this race. I've seen absolutely nothing of him, which is a good thing for me in this case because he's behind me. But now then, around the final corner, not really going to be anything really that we can do. I could have realised it's going to be Leo that wins, but it's going to be 2nd place once again for ourselves, and we are going to gain back crucially though some points on ATZ in the playlist. And now on to the 3rd and final race now of this video, and it's actually a really good car choice this one because we're in the Turismo Classic for us. It's a small classic race, and the Cheetah and the Turismo, they're basically the same car in effect. The Cheetah's better through the corners, my car's better in a straight line, so it is going to be a fair fight this time. Now it's Fast Lane 7 takes the lead of the race. Not too often you see that on a road course race, because they're pretty good at the stunt stuff, but the road courses don't seem to be their strength, as I'm pretty sure they just span out there, so yeah, that's proving my point. As for me, this is my strong point. Road tracks like this, few bits of stunt here and there, but things without loops and that's what I'm good at anyway. But yeah, though, we've had a blinding start though, leading the race, which is exactly what we need now. We need to beat ATZ in this race to make it 2-1, and like I said, this race is going to be the first battle, and in the rain as well. I mean, that's something I've not actually mentioned until now. The rain, unless you're in a photo, it's probably the hardest conditions to actually drive in. I mean, probably the snow is probably worse, but again, it's not too much different. And with these cars being rear-wheel drive, and obviously, I think it's rear-wheel drive. I doubt four-wheel drive existed really when this car was, in real life at least, when this car was new. This is a Ferrari, it's not really four-wheel drive. Yeah, basically we're in equal cars, give or take the advantages that the cars would have or lose in this case. And in the rain, the worst conditions as well to drive in. So yeah, this is going to be a true like decider of who is actually better. If ATZ is actually any good, or if he's just like me, an average person at racing. But if you give him the good car and other people don't choose it, the car advantage is enough to see them win the race. And ATZ, would you believe it, is the guy in 2nd place right behind me. So at the end of the first lap, he's a 2nd and a bit behind. So I'm going to compare that now and hopefully to the next lap and all. We go a bit wider through turn 1, because like I said, that's going to be the 2nd lap doing turn 1 that's the learning experience for that corner, because you're going at the speed that the speed that you should be going at outside of the first lap. It's like the rain, is it brightening up a bit? I feel like it is. This race might actually end up going to dry before the end of it. And again, it depends how quickly it dries up, because the weather, as you can see, it's a sun race, so it shouldn't be raining in the first place. So I'm pretty sure weather isn't actually an option yet for sun racing. But again, if you leave the weather on current, it usually ends up doing whatever it's doing in free mode. That's what current weather is. Still, Creature though, in the lead of the race. No, really got no challenge from anyone else. I mean, like I said, this race is actually, yes, I'm the word on this one. This race, like the other two, I'd never done before now. So the first lap was me learning the course, and then just trying to implement my my lines that I find. Like here, you can take a little bit long, use the curves a little bit, but then again, curves in the rain. That is going to be a little bit treacherous. And now the sun's definitely coming out. The last lap, It's probably going to be half wet, half dry. So yeah, the end of the lap we're going to be going at the fastest we've ever been. I mean, it sounds overly dramatic, but it's true. Now this corner, that's going to be an issue next lap because it's going to be basically dry by then. ATZ is getting us now. Now we've got back into the dry conditions. He's coming alive now. We're coming out onto the final lap now of the race. Lap 37, guys, it's only a 3-lap race really. The first corner taking more control that time. As the second corner allows us to carry the speed through. And then now into turn 3 as well. It's going to keep it full commitment through there because you've got the downforce from this car. I don't think this car actually has the handling flag downforce, but then we've got enough grip on the car for it to cope with what we just did. If you give it a high black and muscle car or something, we've been round in the circle just then by doing that. But now going now into the part of the lap. So it's bone dry anyway, so this part of the lap here, that's going to be perfectly the same as it has been on the other laps. Going now into this braking zone, it's slightly damp. I think yeah, that's way too early on the brakes, but you managed to get around the corner, so I basically just got to learn how, I've got to guess really how late I can actually end up braking. And going up now into what is the second to last hard corner. It's still a little bit damp there though on the racing line. There's a little bit of a puddle. But yeah, if you go around that corner, okay, I think we should be okay for the rest of the lap. We've only really got one more braking zone to go, and then we have just the final corner perfectly now. If we're to win the race, really. It's perfectly dry here, so we can go for the full curb on there with basically near enough full confidence because the curves they can be killer. So you can never be full committed over there and carrying way too much speed through there. But like I said, I've just got to guess what I can do now in this corner. I've missed the EFS a little bit, and it probably wasn't the best line in the world to stay around that corner. But now then, around this final corner here, just taking it nice and control through there. Got plenty of space on the exit, so I could have gone faster around there if I wanted to. But now there's going to be a run out to the line. Go for the curves. We've got ATZ there, right up behind me. Coming up to the line though, we're going to beat ATZ. So ATZ, basically, you're just an average guy, but you're using the good cars to win the races. So yeah, at the time of recording this, because I recorded these, I record bulk in advance. This playlist was a few months ago. So look at that, our lap times were exactly the same. Pretty much, yeah, there's literally no difference between them. So yeah, he's basically as good a racer or as bad a racer, whichever way you look at it. We're basically on the same skill level, is the way I'm trying to say. But he's just been bossing the races because he's always had the OP car. And I don't know, I think he starts in front of me a little bit. Again, where you start really doesn't make a difference as you've seen. I started like 10th or 11th, and I actually just won the race. And Leo in third as well. So Leo, he's on a little bit of a charge. But yeah, first place, we beat ATZ 2 out of 3 times. It's a shame though I didn't know what happened to him in the second race. Because you think he'd have been up there. He must have made some kind of mistake. I'm pretty sure at one point he was actually leading the race. So yeah, don't know what happened to him there, but yeah, we get the win, and now then we're gonna gain back some points on him in the playlist. So yeah, this is me now. This is my claim now to try and get the win of this playlist. It means using OP cars, so be it, but I don't want ATZ now to win this playlist. I don't know, let's have a look now at the leaderboards now for the end of this episode. Oh, we're up now into second place. Me and him now, first and second. Look at those points. He outscored me in race 8, but we've outscored him the past 2 times now. On race 7, yeah, the less said about that, the better, honestly. So yeah, if you enjoyed that, and if you think we can win this playlist, leave a like on this video. And also, if you don't think I can win the playlist, leave a like on the video anyway. So yeah, leave a like, leave a comment down below as well. Subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell to stay up on any of my future videos. Remember to give me a follow on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They'll be linked in the description down below. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.